So this anger phase is pretty hard, to be honest. But honestly, being angry is a lot easier than being sad. I would much rather be angry than be sad. But I just think anger is not great for your body in general. I think if you're angry for a long time and you stay in this phase for a long time, you really suffer like physically. Like I believe there's a huge link between your emotions and your mental and your physical body. I feel like if you're angry for a long time, you could develop like high blood pressure. You could develop all these kind of diseases that you wouldn't have gotten if you just, you weren't angry. And so prolonged anger, I believe, is not a state that is healthy for the body, and it takes a lot of energy and emotional energy for you to be angry. So you just tire yourself out too quickly. You basically burn out from being angry. After anger, it's bargaining. And this bargaining, I feel like when it comes to a breakup, it's very similar to the denial, but I think it's a little bit more desperate. Like you are a little bit more desperate. You're in the state where you realize that this could be real. Whereas in the denial stage, you didn't think that it would actually happen. But in the bargaining phase, it's like that moment where it's sinking in. You're like, actually, this is happening. Oh no, what do I do about it? Like I need to desperately do something about it. And again, this is the time when a lot of couples stay friends after breakups. I don't know why. It's not healthy, guys. It's like if you're really trying to go through a breakup, like why tempt yourself with talking to each other? It's hard to get out of your routines, your feelings, and your habits if you continue talking to each other. But I find this bargaining stage is a stage a lot of couples can't get past if they're remaining friends. Because this is when 3 weeks later, they call you and they're like, oh my gosh, I've thought so much about this. I'm so sorry. I will do anything for us to get back together again. And it's really hard for the other person because the other person is hurting too. And it's just so tempting to just be like, actually, yeah, like let's get back together because I feel really bad even though I broke up with you. So let's just give this a try. And you've had a while to think about all the things that you could do, you could fix. You make declarations like, there's no one else for me but you. This is the stage, the bargaining stage. And it's really tough to be at the other side of it or to be that person begging. It's really not great for your self-esteem. It's not great for your confidence. And everyone does it. Like, there's nothing to be ashamed of if you're the one bargaining or if you're receiving the bargaining to feel horrible about it. There's no shame in that. We all have done it at one stage in time, if not to the actual partner, in our heads. Like for me, I don't actually go and bargain because I think if a person doesn't want to be with me, I just accept it.